Yo guys, welcome back. In this video I'm gonna show you guys the easiest way you guys can make R&B beats completely from scratch. Yeah, so let's get straight to it. These kind of beats are usually somewhere between 80 to 120 BPM, so I went with 95. And when it comes to sound selection, you need to use more ambient and spaced out sounds. So I'm going to be using my own multi-kit, the XSC multi-kit. So if you guys are interested, it's the first link in the description. So I went into the one shot and I went into keys and I went with key number 8. And I came up with this pattern right here. R&B usually uses 9th and 7th chords, so the easiest way you can make them is to come up here and go to stamp, and you can go with minor 7th or minor 9th. So for this beat I went with minor 7th and I placed it on the root note, and I did the same thing for the next bar. And for the last bar I went back into the stamp and I went with major 7th and I placed it right here and I stretched it out. And then I took the F sharp and I brought it to a G, and you can see this is out of scale but it adds more tension to the beat so you can keep it. And then I copied this whole thing for the next bar, and finally I added these two top notes just for the last bar to add some variation, and that's how I came up with this. And now it's all about adding layers to the beat, so I went into the one shot again and I went with synth and I went with synth number 5 and I came up with this, which is exactly the same pattern. I just copied it over again. And then I copied the same pattern again over to a pad and I went with pad number 6, and this is what it sounds like. And then I bounced all of them out and I added to a mixer track, and then I added a gross beat and I went with sidechain preset and I came up with something like this, and now this is what it sounds like. And then I went into the vocal kit and I added one of the vocal, and this is what it sounds like. Then I went back into the one-shot kit and I went into accents and I added one of the accent. This is what it sounds like. And finally a bass line just following the bass notes, and I went with bass number 5, and this is what it sounds like. And now this is what the whole sample sounds like. And now for the drums, again I'll be using the same kit. So when it comes to R&B beats, you need to keep it simple and spaced out and leave a lot of room for the artist. So I start off with the kicks first. Then the claps. And finally I added this perk loop. And that's all I did for the drums. I try to keep it simple and spaced out. So this is basically the whole beat. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to subscribe and follow my IG. Also comment down below which are the artists or which are the kind of beat do you guys want me to recreate. Yeah, see you guys on the next one.